Welcome, race fans. We're back tonight with the NSRA Sunday Select Series for their first race of the new year, 2020. And these guys are chomping at the bit. Like I said the other night, man, they were glad to be back on the racetrack Friday night and having a good time. So here we are Sunday night. Well, coming up later tonight here on MaxSpeedTV, or they may already be live, Loose Lug Nuts is having their race. And tomorrow night is the Extreme Motorsports 99 K&N Series. So make sure you tune in right here on MaxSpeedTV for that. All right, taking a look at the race analytics coming into tonight. We got nice cool temperatures, 65-degree air temperature, 67-degree track temperature. They're doing 70 laps here in the Cup cars. That's 186 miles. Tire window about 40 to 60 laps, and we'll probably see some two-tire changes out there. Fuel window, they're running 60% fuel, so they're going to be right around 18 to 22 laps, right along in there. Pit road speed, 55 miles an hour. All right, let's get to the points here. Paul Servant still hanging on to the point lead by 12 points now over Michael Whitaker. DJ Mitzel now in third, 17 points behind. Mark Mann in fourth, 20 points back. Chris Akers in fifth, 22 back. Michael Coe in sixth, 24 back. Anthony Post in seventh, 27 behind. Anthony English in eighth, 29 behind. Russell McCarron, last week's winner, the last race that they ran of 2019, Russell McCarron wound up winning that, and that bumped him up to ninth place. He's 30 points back, and Daniel Holloway rounds out the top 10, 31 points behind the leader. Wayne?
Yes, good evening, everybody. 11th place in points is Daniel Harrington. 12th is Douglas Johnson. 13th, Dana Osborne. Sean Stevens is in 14th. Les Levy in 15th, David Gainforth in 16th, J.D. Crow 17th, John Johnson is tied for 17th, and in 19th, Gary Whitmer Jr., and in 20th is Sean Wilder.
Yeah, I bet you Sean's glad to be inside the top 20 now. I hope he has a better night than he has in the past. So, well, you got some news you want to share with everybody there, Wayne?
Yes, we are going to give away the Mark Martin poster print tonight of the Mark Martin with the AAA car. And we only had 2 races that we had entries from, and numbered all the entries, and Alexa picked a random number, and Crazy Dan 21 is the first number that she picked. So if Crazy Dan is watching, have to be watching tonight, if he logs in, we'll need to get his address. And if not, after 25 laps, we will draw a second name. That's already been done by the computer. And I've got second, third, and fourth. So if we don't hear from Crazy Dan by lap 25 in the race, it was Crazy Dan 21 in chat, we will pick another name.
All right. I put the poster up for everybody to see there. That is, you said that's about a value of about $100 because it is autographed by Mark Martin. So that's pretty cool. And Sam Bass's signature on it.
Right,
so
and signed cool by Sam Bass. Yes.
Yep. Wow, that's pretty awesome. That would be great to win, I'll tell you that. But Crazy Dan, got him, let us know in chat.
Yeah, it was Crazy Dan 21 was the name in the chat box.
If he doesn't come forward, we'll have to go to the next name on the list. Well, Chris Whitaker at the top of the leaderboard. We got 5 minutes left in practice here. I don't know how long you're going to give them there, Wayne.
Till lap 25.
Oh, okay. Well, lap 25. All right. Hey, Shane, Becky, Logan, Jefferson, how's everybody doing tonight? Glad everybody could tune in. And giving away that Mark Martin print tonight. Signed autographed by Sam Bass just before he passed away. So
Sam's birthday was back in December, and he would have been 58 years old.
Yep.
Died so young.
Crazy Dan, we're waiting for Crazy Dan to answer us, and if he doesn't answer, we're going to go to the next name on the list. Crazy Dan 21. There's Crazy Dan in chat right there. Crazy Dan 21. You got to get a hold of Wayne. Let us know in chat there your address so he can ship you that drawing. He's in chat, Wayne. Talk to him.
Hey, Crazy Dan, you are the winner of the Mark Martin poster. If you would just put your address, your name, and your mailing address in the chat there. And if Rudy, if you'd write that down for me, because I could not get my laptop to run tonight.
Oh boy, Todd Poston saying the setup is extremely loose. Guys will be losing it by themselves. Oh boy.
Yeah, seen a bunch of guys spinning. Yeah, they've been very wicked loose, it looks like.
Yeah. Crazy Dan 21, you're the winner of the drawing there for the poster. Mark Martin autographed and also signed by. Yeah, for real. Yeah, we're not kidding. You just need to type your real name and your address in chat there, and so Wayne can send it to you.
Now, your U.S. Postal Office mailing address. They seem to take better care of posters than UPS does.
All right, well, we're going to step away and play the national anthem, folks, and we'll be back with qualifying underway.
So proudly we hailed, and the twilight lies gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flash, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land unafraid, you're the home of the brave. those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to say, stand of the brave, the U.S. of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the free, and the
All right, we're back, folks. Qualifying, nobody's turned in a time yet, but we had a little clarification, a little problem there. Wayne, you want to explain what happened?
It turns out that Crazy Dan 21 is Daniel Holloway. Well, drivers are not eligible. This was for viewers only. So Daniel was nice enough to come up in the booth and say, hey, that's me. I didn't think I was eligible. And we said, you're not. So we're going to send him a consolation prize. And the second name that the computer drew was Marcus Riggle, Riggill or Riggoll. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's in chat.
Well,
Mark?
Marcus, you are the winner of the Mark Martin poster. So in chat, please put your correct spelling of your name and your mailing address. So Rudy can write that down and I can get it from him and mail you your nice poster of Mark Martin signed by Mark and Sam Bass, the late great Sam Bass.
Marcus, you won the poster. If you can give us your address, your real name, or if that is your real name, Marcus Riggle, we need your mailing address so Wayne can send you that poster. I'll put a picture of it up here just so you guys can see it. I had it up here a little bit ago, but that is the picture right there. Well, it's not a picture. It's an actual plaque, isn't it? Or like a poster.
It's a poster. It's a print.
Yeah, but it's
Mark
actually
Martin. One of the prints by Sam Bass, signed by Mark and Sam Bass.
So Marcus, we need your mailing address. You type it in chat, we can get that mailed off to you. You got the lap 25, and then we're gonna draw another name. You don't give us your address. Well, John Johnson takes the pole so far.
Wow, what a 51.913.
Yep.
That's a good lap. It was second. Chris Akers is 9:14.
Yeah,
Right now,
wow.
third's a 9:17. They're close.
Dang.
They hadn't started their lap with only about 10 seconds to go. Nobody's going to beat that one.
Yep.
I think Roy Grande might make it. No,
Nope.
he did not make it to the stripe before time ran out.
All right, let's give him the rundown here on the MaxSpeedTV starting grid. John Johnson taking the pole, the 51.913. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Chris Akers will start on the outside in second. Paul Servant third. David Anderson fourth. Good to see David back. DJ Mitchell fifth. Dana Osborne sixth. Sean Wilder seventh. Chris Whitaker in eighth. Sean Stevens ninth. And Pondo Co rounds out the top 10. Wayne?
And 11th, we have Rusty McCarron. 12th, Daniel Harrington. 13th, Les Levy. 14th, Douglas Johnson. 15th, Peter Bailey. 16th, Roy Grande. 17th, David Overstreet. 18th is
Slurpee Herman.
Slurpee Herman. 18th, 19th is Joe Sanders. And Mark Mann is 20th.
All right, Derek Paulson, newcomer to Sunday night here. He takes up 21st. Anthony English, first one to not take a qualifying time, which is his usual calling card. He likes to start in the back, so he will be starting 22nd. Daniel Holloway, 23rd. Tim Williams, 24th. Hunter Reynolds, 25th. Gary Whitmer Jr., 26th. David Gainforth, 27th. Len McNeese, 28th. Todd Poston, 29th. J.R. Johnson, 30th. And that's it. Rounds out the field. 30 drivers.
And welcome back to our Sunday night series. And thanks for everybody watching and entering to win the poster. So, Marcus, you got to lap 25.
He's got it.
He's got your address. All right. He is the official winner, and we'll get that in the mail to you Wednesday. They're rolling. How about that? We're going to go racing.
Okay, I got his address and everything. So, Marcus, we'll get you hooked up there, brother. Congrats on winning. Yes, we got it, Marcus. Thank you. And thanks, everybody, for showing up tonight, participating in the drawing. Next week, we're going to give away a MaxSpeedTV t-shirt. Or, well, we won't give it away next week, but we're going to have everybody put their name in chat that wants a MaxSpeedTV t-shirt. And let me know what size, you're going to need and this and that. But we'll have a drawing the following week for that. How's that sound? Wayne?
Oh, that sounds great.
Okay.
And later on in February, we're going to be giving away more tickets to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Oh, man. Awesome. Well, you got to show up here, get your friends and everybody get them over here and get them signed up. Giving away a lot of stuff here on MaxSpeedTV. Thanks to Wayne Finley. He's got all the resources he needs, buddy. All right, Wayne, here we go. Ready to go green at Talladega. Pace car turns, makes that hard left turn to pit road. And hopefully that's the last time we'll see him out here on the track, but I doubt it. They're saying the car's really loose here tonight.
In practice, we notice if they get down on that yellow line in the corners, it gets really squirrely, and it's almost impossible to save it.
Well, tonight's race, and man, I still didn't pick that. Are you both? I can't believe that. All right, we're green. Yeah, tonight's race brought to you by Les Levy from the Ricky Bobby Foundation. And that is legitimate, folks. I've seen the message that they actually, the CEO, the secretary for the CEO, sent Les Levy for the sponsor for tonight, going to the Ricky Bobby Foundation. So he is a legitimate sponsor for Les Levy. They are, I should say. The Ricky Bobby Foundation, I think it's what, for the challengers that to go fast or something like that. I can't remember how that goes now. I didn't write all that down. All right, John Johnson coming around, wants to lead the first lap. Good push there. Good push from Paul Servant, and I don't know if he's going to make it to the line. Boy, it was close. Did he lead it? No, Chris Akers led that lap.
Chris Akers buying nose.
Oh,
on the
man.
outside.
Well, you're very welcome, Marcus. That's what we like. We like to keep our fans happy and satisfied, giving away, you know, some items and stuff like that. Try to get you to tune in. We're trying to get 100 viewers, but you got to share that link out to your friends and family and get them in, your neighbors, and get your cat and dog and all your relatives in here. Get your pet snake and hamster, get them signed up here, get them in here, tune in. And Paul Servant to the outside.
Wow,
And
what a push.
Man, I'm telling you what a push. And Chris Akers dropped it to the bottom. Paul Servant leads that lap. Yes, big shout out to the JDS Motorsports there. John Johnson back in third now. But great. Oh, we got one out of there. DJ Mitchell. Oh, he got, man, oh, man, he took somebody out in the process. So let's go check it out here. I don't know if it got, oh, did I not set that? Hold on. Dang it. Let's go back and check it out here. DJ Mitchell. He's running second there behind John Johnson. I don't know if somebody scared him or if he got a bumper hook there or what.
No, he just turned to the right a little bit and corrected, and it got, remember they were saying
Oh,
the car
yeah.
was loose?
Oh,
He
yeah.
just got super loose in traffic.
Well, thank God they have two resets, and they do have two green-white checkers right here. He just got loose by himself. But when he went down like that, he hit the wall and come right back up onto the track, and that's where it brought the caution out. Totally out of his control. Boy, I'll tell you what, nobody got involved in that. Are you kidding me?
One car hit him. There's a few sparks. Let me see if I can get the number.
Ooh, man. That was so close. That was the 17?
Yeah, I believe that was J.D. Crow that just nicked the nose.
Wow, man, I'll tell you what, that was so close. How come I don't have J.D. Crow in here? I don't have a J.D. Crow. How come I don't have J.D. Crow?
No, I'm seeing Mountain Dew number 17 on the car.
I know, but I'm looking through my list of drivers, and I do not see J.D. Crow in here. He is not in here. What, did he join right at the very end?
Well, I don't even see number 17 in the running order down there now.
We'll find out here in just a minute who that is, because I just...
Maybe 37, J.R. Johnson. That may be a compressed 3-digit. I think it is. It's 37.
Yeah, J.R. Okay, that's who it was. Yeah. Well, I was going to say, give me a second here. We'll ride along with him. I want to see just how close this was.
J.R. Johnson just clipped the nose of DJ's car.
Yeah. Let me back it up just a hair more here. Boy, I'll tell you what. It's 37. 37. That's what it was.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the far chase view here. I've seen the one right ahead of him there, David Gainforth. I'll tell you what, he slipped by. Look at this. So close. And yeah, there was sparks, but boy, I'll tell you what, it didn't upset that car a bit. Unbelievable right there. Unbelievable.
There's luck, and then there's good luck.
Yeah, that was really good luck. Yeah.
He did go in and pit, though, so he may have had a little scratch or something.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It's good to get it checked out, you know. But looks like everybody stopped but the front three. John Johnson, Dan Harrington, and Les Levy. Now remember, folks, they're only running 60% fuel.
And that was a pace lap plus 4 laps of racing, and now we're going to have at least two laps of caution. So
Yeah.
They're going to need fuel before the rest of the field if we don't have another yellow.
Well, hey, Dave Freeman, James Wormley, how you doing, buddy? Scott, trying to get everybody there. We gave away the Marcus Riggle, if I'm saying that right, won the Mark Martin poster there that Wayne was giving away, signed by Mark Martin himself, and then autographed by Sam Bass in 2016. So about $100 value. So congratulations to Marcus for winning that. That's pretty awesome. Next week, folks, get your name in. We'll be giving away a MaxSpeedTV t-shirt. And we got more prizes coming, so get your name in, and then the following week we'll draw the names of who won it. Okay, lights are out. We're going back green, Wayne, so get them going, brother.
Whew, here we go, rolling again. $22 and $82 on the front row there. You guys had a few Sunday nights off, and they're just itching to win this race.
Yeah, definitely. What would you be?
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. "30 drivers, and everybody's still on the lead lap." Hunter Reynolds trying to catch up to the back of the field. Just come off the pit road a little late there.
Well, at Talladega, that 65-mile-an-hour pace speed feels like you're in a funeral procession.
I know it. Yeah, they said the car is very loose out there on your own. And we just seen it right there. DJ Mitchell just spinning on his own. Nobody touched him. You just make that overcorrection a little bit too much on the wheel, and boy, it'll send you sideways.
Pace car is in. It's starting to tighten it up front.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out, and here we go, folks.
Oh, I think
dead heat. It's a strike.
Yeah, but Dan Harrington had just had enough ahead of him. He led that lap. Got a bonus point. That's the way to do it.
13 1,000.
John Johnson comes
John
back.
Johnson on the bottom, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Les Levy pushing the daylights out of him. And then right behind him, Chris Akers. Yeah, we were wondering why he's running a black car tonight. It's a black Reese's car. Unless he's in the process of making a new paint job. Dan Harrington takes it to the bottom. I think John Johnson's being he's probably getting a little tired of guys cutting down in front of him like that. Yeah, here he goes to the outside in front of Paul Servant.
Get a little push from the Oreo man.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, Paul, he's relaxing a little bit right now. He led some laps. He got that bonus point. That's what he wanted. He got that right out of the way there first thing. Chris Whitaker right behind him.
Ooh, look, 62 went down and almost hooked the nose of the 4. He almost got Chris.
Yeah, these guys got to be careful with this setup, man. I'm telling you. Sean Wilder taking it very gently on that wheel, boys. I'm telling you. Oversteer that car too much, and the car is going to just kick out on you.
And you know what? I've been doing some testing for our morning league races, and the cooler temperatures do not work well with this tire.
Oh,
I've gone
really?
up to about 85, 90 degrees, and the tire temperatures get up quicker, and the tire sticks better.
Yep.
So, you know, realistic track temperatures may be the way to go rather than these cooler track temperatures that we're so accustomed to running with the old tire model.
Right.
It doesn't work good with this one.
Well, Les Levy led that lap. Now John Johnson goes to the high side in behind Les. On the bottom, we got Chris Akers pushing the heck out of Dan Harrington right now. And he's got Paul Servant behind him. Paul does not want to he does not want to push the pusher, though. Never push the pusher. He's just staying close enough to the bumper there to keep in the draft.
If you push the pusher, you'll be like the cream in the Oreo cracker. You get
That's right.
squirted out.
David Anderson now back in 9th place. Rusty McCarron, last race's winner. Back here, he won the last one there of 2019. You guys remember, they've been off a couple of weeks for the holidays, so, but he was the last race winner. Very good. Pondo Co. working up through the field. Tim Williams coming from 24th to 13th. He's moving up. Garrett Paulson, newcomer to the league. He started 21st, running in 13th. Very good. Man, guys they're changing around a little bit. Peter Bailey, right where he started. Slurpee Herman. There's Slurpee Herman. Hey, Daniel Holloway's making his way up through there. Gary Whitmer, he come from 26th. Holloway from 23rd. And Roy Grande goes back to 19th after starting 16th. Gonna have to get busy. Akers pulls out.
He didn't like that bottom. He jumped up in front of the 62.
You get boxed in there and there's nowhere for you to go. All you can do is ride, you know. He wants to try to lead some more laps. Harrington in command of this race right now. And the guys got to be extra careful, make sure they don't get those cars hot. And Holloway goes clear to the outside, gonna make it 3 wide here. Oh, we got one in the wall. Whitmer Jr. into the wall. And that brings out the caution. Let's go back and see what happened here to Gary Whitmer Jr. I don't know if that was a bumper hook or if he turned the wheel too much. I don't know.
Looks like he got hooked in the back.
It was looking good here. He might have checked up a little bit. That car wiggled pretty good right there. Yeah, he did. The 77 caught the back of him. Roy Grande caught the back of him, and that sent him clear to the inside. He went right across the nose of a couple of guys there. Joe Sanders luckily missed all that. Holy smokes, DJ Mitchell coming up. I don't know if DJ got into that. We're going to find out here in just a minute. Boy, he's coming up. DJ, hit the brakes. Hit the brakes, DJ. No, he's not going to. He's going to get into him. Oh.
Yes, he did. He got just barely got the right rear. Yeah. Oh, wow. That hurt.
Don't look like anybody else got into him. Everybody got woed down there. Len McNeese got woed up, and Dana Osborne. Good job. Mark Mann. So a lot of guys could have got caught up in that, but they didn't. And now they're racing back. What did I do here? Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. Whoops. Rookie.
Wow. Lap 13 and already caution number 2.
Yeah. Well, it's like last night there when the old farts were racing. They had a lot of cautions, and you know them guys don't usually have a lot of cautions. The week before they had 1 caution in 75 laps, and last night they had 7 cautions for 75 laps. Not like them to have that many. It looks like these guys are coming to pit road though. New tires in order.
I expect Paul and Chris to come in. Everybody's coming because they did not pit the first time.
Right.
Let's see if they're taking any tires or 2 tires. There's a little glitch in iRacing. You get into your pits, and the car just like falls out of the sky. It's really weird.
Yep.
Mine bounced up on the pit wall last week.
It looks like Chris Akers was the first one out. Looks like fuel only for Chris Akers. So let's get him up here and talk to him. Chris Akers, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy, I do.
All right. Well, tell us about the call there. Tires only, or fuel only, right?
Yes, sir. It seems like the car's handling pretty good tonight, so I don't think we need tires for right now. Maybe when we get a green flag run and hit some green flag pit stops, we'll start throwing some tires in this car.
Well, Todd Poston told us that the cars are getting really loose just on their own. We've seen it happen to DJ Mitzel. He put a little too much wheel in it, and that car just goes around on you. Are you kind of noticing that?
It gets a little touchy going through the travel when you're third in line, but if you make small corrections and keep all the input really, really light on the car, shoot, this thing drives like a normal day.
Oh, very good, very good. So, okay, you've led some laps. You got some bonus points. You finished second last race, last year, 2019. This year, you want to come out with a bang, starting out 2020 with a win?
Yes, sir. I wanted to win Friday night and tonight, start with a big bang, but we pulled out a second on Friday night. We're gonna go in here and win tonight for sure.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you go and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Rudy. Appreciate it.
All right. Very good. Well, Joe Sanders and DJ Mitzel stayed out, Wayne.
Yeah, that.
I think they're coming in though.
Yeah, I think they were at the tail end of the lap. May have gotten the lap down because a DJ had some damage.
Yeah. No, they stayed out. They're coming to pit road now, so that's going to give Chris Akers the lead back. Yeah, they're both coming in. I think that was a good call by DJ because he's got that little bit of damage on it. Going to slow him up a lot, isn't it?
Well, he probably won't have to use a fast repair if he's going to come back out into the field. Stay in the pits an extra 30, 40 seconds and get that repair done. So the good thing about this minor repairs, you can sit in the pits a few minutes and get that fixed and still get caught up to the field and not lose a lap.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Gary Whitmer, he is coming off pit road now.
And the lights are out on the pace car, so they're going green this next time by.
So it looks like he's going to line up about 26th on this restart.
Still really early in the race, though.
Oh, yeah.
55 laps to go.
Second caution of the night here, folks. If you're just joining us. First caution was DJ Mitzel spinning out, and then that one was Gary Whitmer getting hooked, or I don't know, I guess. Yeah, he got hooked by Roy Grande. Gary Whitmer Jr. and Roy Grande. Yeah, Dave, everybody was kind of antsy. I think everybody's really excited about getting back out on the track. I think you're right. And I don't know, maybe their aggression is a little bit high right now just because the first race of 2019 here on Sunday night. And that kind of plays a little bit of a mental game with you there, doesn't it, Wayne?
Yeah, you miss this, just like real racing, and you want to. The competitiveness in you wants to go.
Yep. Yeah, you heard what Chris Akers says, man, finished second Friday night. He wants to win here tonight, so his aggression level is going to be off the chart. All right, pace car heads to pit road. Him and Paul Servant on the front row here. David Anderson and Daniel Harrington, row 2. John Johnson and Les Levy, row 3. Here we go. Coming around the tri-oval. And they should be getting the green here any moment.
Yeah, here at Talladega, that start-finish line's way down at pit road exit.
There it is, green flag. Also went with a little bit of a lead there. David Anderson trying to trail him here, get caught up to Chris Akers and give him a little push. And Paul Servant comes down the hill in front of him. Wow. Those two are teammates, so they're working pretty good together there. Got one on the high side here. Sean Wilder looking to see if he can get somebody to bite to go 3 wide up there. Holloway coming up behind him. He wants to get into the mix here. They can do 3 wide here pretty safely, Wayne.
Yeah, this track is really wide, unlike Daytona. Where 3 wide's pretty sketchy, but we've seen them go 4 wide here at Talladega with no problem. Okay.
Well, we've been seeing the cars wiggling a lot, and I noticed it last night in that race that we did. Boy, the cars wiggled around a lot. Now, I don't know. We were talking about it, the dirty air. Dirty air could be a major factor in that.
Yeah, you'll notice the 2 cars on the front of the bottom row and the middle row are really stable, and the ones behind them are the ones moving around.
Right, yep.
So as that air buffets the car, it moves it left and right, and it's just like the wake of a boat. And
yep.
that air is pretty disturbed after the first 1 or 2 cars there.
All right, Daniel Holloway, we're watching this 3 wide as these guys get up through, coming up through the outside. You can see there's a lot of room for them, but boy, when the cars start wiggling around, there's no place for these guys to go but into the wall if somebody loses it on that bottom. And boy, look at the run they just got on the backstretch. Holy smoke. Holloway trying to get up there with his teammate. Oh man, I think he brushed the wall a little bit.
Yeah, when you run in that outside lane, you got a death grip on that steering wheel.
Oh, yeah. John Stevens running in 10th. Oh, somebody down there below the yellow line. Hang on to it. That was the number 711 of Slurpee Herman.
That's catastrophic tonight.
Yes, it is. Newcomer here, Derek Paulson. He's trying to make that outside work. He's going to try to close in on Daniel Holloway. 3 cars on the high side would definitely help them out a lot, Wayne.
Yeah, it's definitely numbers. You got to have 3 or 4 or 5 up there to really make any progress. I mean, they're up to the 4th or 5th car in line, but they're not really making any progress now that everybody's up to speed.
Paul Servant sitting comfortable here in the lead right now. John Johnson, our pole sitter, sitting in 2nd. And Chris Whitaker right behind them. Everybody seems to be getting kind of comfortable right now. I don't think we're seeing too much aggression. Oh man, John, hang on to it. John Johnson almost went up the hill into Chris Akers. That was a close call. I bet you Chris seen his life flash before his eyes.
The pucker factor just went up.
Oh, yeah, it just went sky high. And Williams up to 9th place after starting 24th. Looking good, Tim.
Just a leisurely 194 mile an hour down the front stretch at Talladega on Sunday night, you know.
Boy, look at these cars dancing around. Man, I'm telling you. That arrow around them cars, I just couldn't even imagine it. Guys are doing pretty good, though. Holloway up to 11th. Comes up on the inside of Rusty McCarron.
Folks, your adrenaline gets rushing so much in racing like this.
Yeah.
When this race is over, you go to bed, you cannot go to sleep.
No.
You literally have to decompress and relax and then try to go to bed because it's a rush to compete with these guys at this level, at this speed for points because these are very competitive racers, every one of them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, I was thinking about, let's ride along here with Doug Johnson for a minute. He comes from 14th. running on the bottom here in 6th place. You can see how the cars are dancing around. You just can't put a lot of wheel into it. You just got to just turn it enough to make the car turn. Don't oversteer it. Oh, and he gets hooked. Whoa, he got bumped. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's going to be a big one. Oh my gosh. Oh man, David Gainforth into that. Trying to see it was. Oh man. Oh man. You got to be kidding me. Well, let's go back and see what happened here. That was, who was I on when that happened? Holloway, wasn't I?
Doug Johnson, was it?
Was it? Oh, yeah, Doug Johnson. Yeah. Okay, you're right. Yeah.
In
Oh, right there.
388, he in the car by him, David Anderson got together.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he come up into, well, they kind of joined in the middle there, maybe. Let's take a look at it a little closer here. David Anderson come all the way down the hill and went after Doug Johnson there. Wow.
Yeah, the 44 came down and got into David Anderson came down and got into Douglas Johnson, and they hit and then came back up the hill.
Yep, David Anderson now he's trying to, it looks like he got it saved, but the guys behind him were checking up and trying to steer around him, not to get close to him. Pondo Co. gets together with the Skittles machine there. That was the number 31, Todd Poston, and he is going to spin. He's going to hit the wall. Wow, man, I'll tell you what, that was a little scary for some of these guys. David Gainforth, he got caught up in it. Sean Wilder.
Roy Grande got in it, the 77, the 6 car.
Gary Whitmer Jr. Oh, he did not need that.
Derek Paulson, the new racer in the 6, he was involved.
Golly, man, there's a lot of cars got wrapped up into that. Well, they're all coming to pit road.
Some damage on the nose.
All coming to pit road. Dang,
caution number 3.
Yeah, 3 cautions already. Golly. It's going to be difficult for these guys if they, if they can't hold a steady line and hang on to that car. It's going to be difficult. John Johnson looks like he might be the first one out, I believe.
The 41 came flying down here.
Yeah. Yep, John Johnson.
Chris Whitaker on the outside, he was hauling the mail.
Well, let's get a word. How about we get a word in with Les Levy, if I can find him. Where's he at? He is not in TeamSpeak. He's not in TeamSpeak. Nope. Okay. How about we get a word in with Rusty McCarron, if he's in TeamSpeak.
He's down in EDCS.
Yep, got him. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he was the last winner of 2019, won the last race. There he is.
Hey, Rusty, how are you tonight? Our defending champion.
Good, Wayne. How are you guys?
Very good. How's the race going? This is the 3rd caution in 23 laps here.
Yeah, iRacing has something going on. Fix setups won't pass or something, and it's definitely moving around a little bit on entry, so you kind of got to baby it a little bit, but everyone just has to have some patience.
Yep, that's true. You haven't been involved in any of these incidents so far, have you?
No, we still have 2 pairs. I'm just trying to stay around this 9th, 10th spot and just ride and buy some time, try to stay on the outside. It seems handle a lot easier, a lot better on the high side.
Well, you won the last race in 2019. Wouldn't it be nice to win the first one of 2020?
Yeah, it'd be good, to be honest with you. We're going to try to keep these fast repairs and try to get a top 5 out of this, because it's definitely, as you can tell, dancing around for sure.
Yeah, the front 2 cars is the only one stable, and then back behind them it's just like a snake going down there.
Yeah, but we'll, of course, about 10 laps to go. Everyone will start pushing it, so I definitely think see some more wrecks, unfortunately.
Listen, thanks for talking to us, and good luck the rest of the race.
All right, Wayne. Thanks, bud.
All right, very good. Well, we got a few guys in the back going to stop and top off that tank. Maybe get some fresh tires. Yeah, it's hard to say. Some guys,
Well, top 3 or 4 cars took left sides and fuel, so.
John Johnson blinking there.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Chris Whitaker, this is the closest he's been up to the front now. He's going to start on the outside of the front row.
Yeah, he was. I'm surprised he didn't get a speed ticket come down pit road.
Yeah.
Because he passed those guys like they were parked and they were rolling.
Well, Daniel Holloway made it all the way from 23rd to 7th. And he's got right up here with his teammates now, Chris Akers and Paul Servant. That's where he wanted to be. He didn't qualify, so not sure if he just wanted to check out and see what the field was going to be like or what, but he's inside the top 10.
Yep, front row is John Johnson and Chris Whitaker, then Paul Servant, Tim Williams, row 3, Chris Akers and Douglas Johnson. That Mustang pace car has the lights out.
Yes, sir. We're going to be restarting on lap 26. That makes what, 45 to go? Yeah. I believe that's what it was. Yeah, be 45 to go when they get the green. My math ain't too good right tonight. I don't know why. Usually I can do them numbers in my head, but I guess that's a product of getting old, huh, Wayne?
That is correct. I can concur.
All right, pace cars in, folks. Here we go. All the way around the tri-oval, they always go on green. Everybody's itching to get up there. Chris Whitaker maybe try to get a good start here. And there we go. Green is out. And by golly, I'll tell you what, that's just exactly what he did. But I don't know if he made it to the line in time. So Chris Whitaker grabs a bonus point. Good job. John Johnson, Paul Servant on the bottom. Boy, look how the field's spread out now. Holy smoke. David Overstreet, a couple seconds back. This back part of the field's really spread out. I think everybody might be a little bit scared. Some of these guys have used both of their resets now, Wayne.
Yeah, so they're going to have to be in conservation mode for the last 10 laps for sure.
Man, I'm telling you, I would not want to be one of them guys. I hate that. This early in the race to lose both of your resets. Oh, man. John Johnson, Paul Servant coming to the line. John Johnson will lead that lap.
Rusty McCarron's running in 8th there on the outside, so he's moved up quite a few spots. 8th or 9th, keeps changing each lap. Whoa!
Oh.
The 21, they almost got together.
Wow, man. Guys have got to be careful. Unbelievable.
The 21 and the 99 almost wrecked one lap into the green run.
Fondo Co sitting back here in 11th place. And watch these guys as they dance around here. Boy, I don't know. Well, they're apparently the iRacing, from what Todd posted to me, he says the iRacing setup wouldn't pass tech. So they had to use one of his. And he said it's a good setup. You know, it's a fast setup. It's a little bit loose. It's a driver's setup, so you got to drive the heck out of the car.
Boy, the 99 almost lost it again.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Big wiggle.
Yep, Tim Williams. Guys are putting a little bit too much steering wheel into it. And he's in that dirty air, Wayne. That's what we were talking about last night. But dirty air just seems to be a big problem here with these cup cars. Dirty air. You do not want to be back in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, back in the field a little ways, because, boy, that dirty air really gets to you. Chris Akers takes it to the bottom.
With the new aero package, you can't run much more than 25 or 30% tape. Well,
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of downforce to plant those front wheels.
Right.
And that's one of the factors that makes the car move around so much.
Yep.
A lot of drag, but not a lot of downforce.
Paul Servant coming back on the outside. Push there from Chris Whitaker. I don't know if it's going to be enough to get him to the line in time, but Chris Akers and John Johnson are not tight together there. That's going to give Paul Servant a little bit of a head start here coming around to get the line, and he drops it down in front of his teammate, Chris Akers.
22 is wiggling a lot. I wouldn't want to pinch him down too tight.
Oh, yeah.
If I
No,
was him.
Yep. Whitaker on the high side. He's usually the guy that we watch every week. He likes to go 3 wide, but they're going to pull a 3 wide move on him. Tim Williams goes to the outside. And Holloway jumps up to the outside. He's in front of Chris Whitaker. He wants to get up there and lead a lap. Coming all the way from 23rd. Can he do it?
He's got about 10 car lengths to make up. He's going to lead a lap on that outside road now. That inside has got it going on.
Yeah, he ain't going to do it this lap, but look out next lap. He's going to try to slip down here, maybe get a little side draft. Wow, these cars are moving around. Wow, they have got to do something about that, Wayne. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, the trucks, the new package of the trucks with the tire is almost undrivable on the speedways.
Yep.
It's pretty sketchy.
Wow, man. Well, I'm all about, making it oh, we got a spin back there. Oh, man, there's a bunch of them just got caught up in it. And it was DJ Mitzel again? Yeah, no. What was that? Derek Paulson? One of them guys got together here. Let's go back and take a look. See if I can find it. I seen it happening. I'm trying to find it here, folks. So, okay, there's a cart right there. Okay, bump up into another driver. It was Joe Sanders. Let's see who's out ahead of him. That was Tim Williams again. Whoa. Oh, looks like he got into the back of somebody right there. I don't know if he didn't turn the wheel, or I guess the guy ahead of him. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at that. And that puts Tim Williams up into the wall. And, of course, it doesn't stop there, folks. It keeps going from there.
Looks like J.R. Johnson came up in the 37
Whoa.
and got into the 99.
Yep. And Dana Osborne collected into that. Tim Williams might be out of setup or out of resets. I'm not sure. I think he was involved in one other accident. Man, I'm telling you. Poor Dana Osborne, he got caught up. He spun down. We got guys that actually just stopped on the track. I think that was Anthony English. He actually just stopped. He did not want to even get involved in anything. Good job, Anthony. Man, good driver right there, Anthony.
A lot better to flat spot some tires than to have sheet metal damage.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, you can.
Tires are free, but the sheet metal damage is costly.
Paul Servant, first one out of pit road. John Johnson second. Chris Akers, I believe, was third. Yep. Okay, but Pondo Co stays out. He wants to lead a lap. Rusty McCarron and David Anderson. Those three, I don't know if they're going to come to pit road or not. But let's get a word in with, how about we get a word in with John Johnson? If I can get him up here. John Johnson, you got a copy? John Johnson, you got a copy? John? Hello, John Johnson. Must not have his mic set right or something. John Johnson, do you have a copy? Oh, I guess we ain't gonna talk to John. All right, how about we talk to one of the guys that I've been kind of following here, David Gainforth. Let me see if we can get a word in with David Gainforth. Find him real quick here. I had him. There he is. David Gainforth, you got a copy?
Oh, hey, Rudy, how are you?
Good, how are you, buddy? How's the car going out there tonight? Everybody seems to be having trouble with it.
Well, she's definitely a handful, let me tell you.
Yeah?
I don't know what it is. I don't know, it's just all over the place. You're afraid to turn the wheel, it's going to spin out on me.
Right. That's what we've been hearing. And dirty air seems to be affecting how these cars are weaving all over the place, too.
Oh, it's bad. I mean, you get in a group, that's why I've been trying to hang out at the back. Just not get too close to anybody, and just because you just can't control the car. It's just all over the place. But
well, you were involved in one accident, weren't you?
yeah, I've had to use one quick repair so far.
Okay, so you still got one left. That's good.
I got one left. I've come close to using the last one a few times.
Yeah, it's something you don't want to do, especially early in the race, you know. But
no, we're not even halfway yet. So.
Yeah.
But you know, everybody has the same problems, right? So you just gotta ride it out to the end and see where you end up, man.
Yeah, it's kind of made it a driver's. You know, you got to just be able to handle everything that comes to you, and don't put too much input into that wheel. Don't turn it too much. You know, easy movement.
Yeah, and actually, if you get up on the high lane, it actually drives better. Problem is, you just got nowhere to go if that accident happens. So.
Oh yeah, right.
You gotta, pick your poison, sort of thing.
Yeah. All right, David.
Dave, what steering ratio are you running?
I'm down to a 10-to-1. I normally run 16-to-1 everywhere we go, and I got a 10-to-1 today. This setup started with 20-to-1 actually in it.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, so I dropped it way down. I dropped my first feedback down to about 2.5 as well. So.
Wow.
All right. Well, good luck, and hope that setup works out for you.
Thanks. I'll just be driving my Frosted Flakes car here in the back.
Yes, sir. All right. Good luck.
Hey, we'll have the milk. We'll have the milk ready in Victory Lane. Okay.
That's a deal.
You'll take it, huh?
I'll take a win. I'll drink the milk. I'll drink whatever you want if I win.
All right. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, man.
All right, very good. Well, Pondo Cohen, David Anderson, and Rusty McCarron stayed out. And they've got 11 laps on them tires right now. And probably, well, I don't know, maybe a half a tank of fuel.
And Russell McCarron's on the front row.
Yeah.
Wow. And here we're not even halfway. Well, we will be in a couple of laps. And goodness, all this excitement.
I know it. That was caution number 4, I believe. Yep, caution number 4. We're going to have 36 to go when they get the green. So get them going, Wayne.
The pace car is ducked off of the track there. Got a long way to go around through the tribal. Pondo Co. on the bottom and Russell McCarron on the top.
Get them going here.
Back in the gas. Green is out. Loud pedal has been pressed.
Has been engaged.
Down we go. Cross the line.
I was going to say, we get going here, I'll do a little crank it up. How's that?
Yeah. Pondo led that lap, and you'll have to crank it up right quick while we got green flag.
All right, let's do it. All right, folks. Hopefully everybody liked that. Crank it up. Todd Poston, coming from 29th to 12th. It's that halfway mark where he starts working his way to the front, Wayne.
Yes, sirree. Folks, if Crank It Up doesn't get your heart rate up and your pulse really pounding, nothing will, because that is so cool to hear those cars as they go by.
I know it. Sean Stevens up to third. And Paul Servant goes up the hill here. Oh, he crowds Sean Stevens up to the third line, and they get together.
Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no.
Holy moly. I mean, holy moly. Poor Sean Stevens, boy, he took a beating on that one. I'm going to ride along here. The far chase view, you'll see Paul Servant kind of comes up in front of Sean.
27 came down a little bit, and the 3 came up.
Yeah.
And they got into each other.
On the backstretch here. Yeah, he come up there just a little bit, kind of shoved Sean Stevens up the hill, and Sean thought, okay, well, I'll just stay up here, 3 wide. And he was holding his line pretty good, but he got loose and come down into the 3.
Yeah, he did. The back got out. He turned left and did not catch it.
That piled him up. Les Levy, Peter Bailey involved in it. Oh my gosh.
62.
Sean Stevens went for one heck of a ride. We got to go back here and take a look at this, folks, from inside the car. Now, if this makes you queasy, it might. Just be warned, because this car is flipping every which way. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Watch this here in slow motion. There's where he gets into Paul, and he starts his flipping. He's upside down, he's sideways, he's every which way. That's enough to make you sick to your stomach. Wow, man. And it all happens in just milliseconds, or seconds, I should say. But he is on pit road, so Chris Akers will be the leader as he brings them all to pit road. Wow, that was one heck of a pile up there.
Well, a lot of fast repairs are going to get used in that wreck.
Dang. I know some guys got to be running out of fast repairs, I think. I don't know.
Roy Grande has put his car in the hauler. He is on the way home through the tunnel. That's probably the earliest exit we've ever seen Roy leave a race.
Yeah, probably. Well, we got a couple that stayed out. Daniel Holloway and DJ Mitzel stayed out. So, how about we talk to DJ Mitzel? You want to talk to him?
Yes, great.
All right, there he is.
Hey, DJ's Wayne up in the booth. Is this exciting enough for you?
Oh, Wayne, I don't know, man. This is it's interesting.
Have you used one repair or 2 yet?
I've used one, and then I've fixed a bunch on the other one. I think my right front's sticking up a little bit.
Well, it's that was, I think, caution 5, and we're at lap 40, and the cars seem to be just dancing all over the racetrack.
Yeah, what ended up happening is the stock set wasn't working. It would fail, so we tried a new set, and the cars are dancing everywhere. Coming off a 2, they're loose. Through the tri-oval, they're loose. That first caution, I was coming off a 2, and I felt no indication that the car would go around, and I just had no chance to save it. Just gone into the wall.
Wow.
Yeah, we saw it. The back end went up, and you tried to catch it, and if you turn the wheel in a hurry, it just seems to lose all the grip.
Yeah, they're really bouncy, so I'm wondering if the shocks are just a little too loose or something.
Well, we've noticed with the new tire model, what I've done for my league races is raise the track temperature, which puts more heat in the tire, which gives them more grip. At 65 degrees with this new tire model, for some reason, it takes quite a few laps, 5 or 6, to get the tires to where they really do want to grip.
Well, the funny thing is, and that's what it was when the stock set was working. But with this set right now, the longer we go, it seems like the looser it's getting.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the thing. Front end of the car doesn't look too bad, a little wrinkled on the right front fender, but the tire is under the wheel well there.
All right, perfect. Yeah, Chris is giving me a little right now, so maybe I'm getting some more damage.
I see when you're bumping your bumper.
You're all right.
Yeah, he's just messing with me.
Yep.
Well, good luck the rest of the wet race, and it's been exciting for the viewers, that's for sure.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good luck tonight.
Oh, sorry. You're come out too quick.
Nah, that's fine.
Well, Holloway come from 23rd and got to lead his laps and bonus point. I talked to him before the race. He said he needed this victory here tonight. He wanted to get to victory lane tonight. So I don't know, man. I wish him the best of luck. I hope he can do it. The one I'm really concerned about tonight has been Mark Mann. Where is he at? He's back in 13th. Mark's he's kind of a good buddy of mine, and I always kind of try to keep up with him, but he has picked up some spots. He's kept it out of trouble, I think, tonight.
Well, he was up toward the front a little earlier,
Yeah.
and it got a little dicey, and I think he dropped back to get out of trouble.
Yeah, he didn't want to use them resets. I don't blame him.
Those things are like gold with the last, fifth of the race to go.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we can get him up here if I can find him. Yeah, there he is. Let me talk to Mark here real quick. Mark, man, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. Hey, Rudy.
Well, hey, buddy. Well, what's going on out there, man? The cars are dancing around like crazy, like you guys are driving on grease.
No, nice and tight setup. I'll tell you. You don't really have to put much input in the wheel to have it get around on you.
Yeah. So what's the plan from here? You've picked up 7 spots so far. Are you just kind of taking it easy right now? Have you used any reset?
I have not. I have not been in one wreck, but I have a feeling that luck's going to run out.
Yeah. Well, knock on wood, buddy.
I did get into a spin during a caution, but everything was fine. No damage or anything. But I was just riding the back earlier, and I mean we're over halfway through, so I got to tack sometime. So.
Yep.
Hopefully I can hook up that 26 car up here and we can make a run.
Yes, sir. Well, good luck with that, man. It's been awesome. It's been a good race, but just I think with the cars dancing around a lot, it's making everybody a little bit loose and it's kind of dicey out there.
Yeah, very, very, very tight setup. I hope we can go green the rest of the way. I'm not optimistic about it, but we'll see. We're making the best of it out here.
Well, good luck out there, Mark.
Thanks, Rudy.
Yes, sir.
When we were talking earlier, he said, he took his setup down to 10-1. Well, I find that when the cars are so sensitive, if you slow the steering down by going the other way, you can move the wheel more and not have the car react as violently.
Right.
So
True.
My thinking would be if it was at 10-1 and it was sketchy, I'd go to 16-1 and maybe help a little bit.
Well, Ken, we'll talk to Slurpee next time. How's that? He wants us to talk to Slurpee. Slurpee Herman.
The lights are out on the pace car.
Yep. Slurpee's running back in 16th. I know he was involved in one wreck. We'll get him going, Wayne.
All right, got Daniel Holloway and DJ Mitchell on the first row. Second row's Chris Akers, Rusty McCarron, David Anderson, and Pondo Coe on row 3. And the pace car is off. They're just itching to mash that loud pedal.
Mm-hmm.
Starting into the trial. Four's giving 21 a little push.
Teammates right there.
Green flag, green flag.
Green, green, green. Here we go, folks.
Wow, DJ Mitzel just took off like a rocket there.
Man, he did. Russell is in this draft. And they
Oh,
can come
man,
to the bottom.
what the heck?
They
Did
cleared
Holloway...
the 21 by 2 car lengths.
Did Holloway miss a shift or something? What the heck was that?
Woo! Oh, I think he was thinking about going high, but Pondo was there.
Yeah, Pondo closed that hole up real quick, and he's coming for the lead right now.
44 is shoving the 9 car.
And there he is, Pondo in the lead. A little bit there. He's got just a fender, half a fender maybe on DJ. DJ comes back on the inside. Going to be a drag race to the line, but I think Pondo's going to lead another lap here. He's already led some lap.
Yeah, he got a car length on him. Length. Easy car length.
Pondo Co, David Anderson.
He did.
And they both come down the hill.
Bottom.
Left Gary Whitmer Jr. up on the high side in the Red Bull car. Now, he's already, I think, used both of his resets. And he's going to have a good pusher here. He keeps that car steady. Daniel Holloway comes out. Oh, my gosh, they're all coming out. Look at this. Holy moly. You believe this? DJ Mitzel back out.
Everybody take a Texas two-step to the right.
Wow, that was crazy right there. Holloway come out, and so did Chris Akers. I don't know, DJ.
Look at him moving around through the trial.
I know it. This is, wow. You talk about dangerous. I think these guys are going to be so thankful when they get done with this race tonight. I'm telling you.
Well, they'll have a week to work on that, fix that up past Tech. So.
Yeah, Chris Akers, Doug Johnson running in 7th now.
I'll put a little bug in there. When the Talladega fix that up won't work, use Daytona. It usually works.
Yeah. He probably should have tried that. Might have been better than this setup, but you know, some of the drivers like it this way. I know I talked to Paul Servant, and he said, man, I love it when it's all on the driver, you know?
Well, they said it was tight. You know, the steering's real tight. So, but he's been out front a good bit tonight, and that's, you know, a lot cleaner. That clean air is worth a lot.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of stability.
Yep, that's golden out there. Chris Whitaker sitting here on the bottom now. He hasn't been able to pick up any ground now. He got up there and led a lap, but after that, it's like, wow, you know. Well, they're going to the high side. Here goes Daniel Holloway to the outside.
Well, it was
Paul
funny.
Servant.
DJ wiggled, and the 21 had to go up to keep from hitting him.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they almost had a wreck right there at the front of the pack. DJ's car wiggled, and the 21 almost got into him. Man.
Holloway almost got into the back of Gary Whitmer right there. I think if I was like Gary Whitmer, I'd go to the outside there in front of Holloway and Paul Servant. If it was me, only if it was me, because there's 3 wide back here. Mark Man up the middle. He said it was go time. Here he is, Wayne.
Yep, here he comes. Folks, watch that black 04.
Did I just see somebody spin off? Yeah, old Slurpee Herman. Well, we got a bunch of them back here. And no caution.
They must have all spun to the apron.
Yep, they did. Let me go back here. Take a look. Slurpee Herman. Got Peter Bailey and Sean Stevens wrapped up into that. About where this was, he's up kind of high here. It looks like Sean Wilder's going to go to the inside of him, and he got loose right there. Bounced off of Sean Wilder, hits the wall, and he's going to come back down the track here and collect Joe Sanders. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you, Sean Stevens. So the 3 of them, and they're off the surface, so no caution. Now they're going to come to pit road, and they're going to have to use a reset to get back out there. Meanwhile, these guys green out here. Joe Sanders trying to make it to pit road. Their car's about ready to blow up.
Oh, yeah, smoking really bad. And that's disconcerting to those guys coming up on them.
Oh, yeah.
Where is the smoke coming from?
I'd be a little nervous on that outside like Daniel Holloway and these guys are, because that middle row is the row that usually wiggles a little because of the arrow. You see Gary Whitmer right there in the middle. Boy, I'll tell you, if I was some of them guys on that outside, I'd be really nervous. Hondo Co out there, John Johnson, keeping an eye on these guys.
Got the 4, the 21, the 3, the 6, and the 22 up top.
Gary Whitmer in the middle. The whole secret is don't put much wheel into it. Don't turn that wheel real hard. Got to make easy movements. Wow, man, I'll tell you, these guys are making me awful nervous. Sorry. They're just still 3 wide out here. Holloway outside. Hondo Co to the lead. Him and Chris. Who is that? David Anderson. David Anderson down there on the bottom. Middle row not making it. Holloway goes to the middle road and leaves his teammate. Paul Cervant. Oh, man.
The 388 off the track. The 61 nailed him.
Oh, man. He keeps it off of the track, so no caution. Is he going to slide back up onto the track? Nope, he's trying to get it straight. Wow, that was close, man. I'll tell you. They're just taking each other out for this win. 20 to go here, folks. Can we make it green flag the rest of the way? I doubt it.
DJ is going to have a sign on the back of his car, how to win friends and influence people.
Holloway to the lead. Big push there from Chris Akers, his teammate. Part of Candy Shack Motorsports. Paul Cervant, boy, he's going backwards quick. He finally gets down to the bottom.
Whoa, down below the yellow with Pondo. He got back up on the track.
Wow, man, these guys are all over the place. If you look back here, these guys single file back here. See, they're pretty steady on the wheel. They're not in that air mixture up there. They're pretty steady back here. David Overstreet, Les Levy, Mark Mann. Mark's gone back to 19th now.
Something's going to happen up front. I can just tell.
Oh, yeah, you can feel it.
The 44 went up, and Nick go to the 4.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, Chris, be careful, man. He's putting too much wheel into that. Chris Akers. Hang on to it, Chris.
Do not leave your TVs.
No, you don't want to leave now because, boy, it's getting exciting. Whoo, man, I'm telling you. Hendrick Chase said, the big one is brewing, and you are correct. It is brewing. And Holloway goes to the bottom, almost took it clear off of the track.
Oh, I hear somebody spinning.
Oh, Tim Williams again. Oh, man.
The yellow is out. Woo.
Yep, that was Tim Williams again. Let's go back and take a look at this. I don't know if he got caught up in it or what. I'm going to ride along here from the far chase view. Let's see what happens. John Johnson on his outside. Guys were getting a little wiggly up there in the front. Oh, John Johnson come down there a little bit, but no contact. Coming up on the outside, here comes Gary Whitmer. He's going to get into Len McNeese. Oh, no. them two come down, and they're going to collect Tim Williams into it. Yeah, so Gary Whitmer, oh my gosh. And him and Len still bouncing off of each other. Holy smokes, poor Tim Williams. He just gets caught up in everything, doesn't he? Holloway is the leader.
He got his fast repair, and he's already out of the pit lane, but
Man.
wow.
Well, the good news is they can make it from here on pit stops, on fuel, even with the green-white checkers, the 2 green-white checkers. I think they can make both of them. They're going to have 16 to go here. Figure a couple laps, so yeah, they should have enough fuel to make both green-white checkers, I think.
Well, Tim got up into the wall at the back of the pack by himself just before that incident happened.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he went up and scrubbed the outside wall and then went to the bottom and then came up to catch up to the back of the pack.
So you're thinking if they ran the temperatures on the track a little hotter that it would probably feel better out there, huh?
Oh yeah, that's what I've had to do in our league races with this new tire model. We even ran Bristol, and it takes about 10 or 15 laps to get heating the tires to where they start sticking.
Yep. Well, Pondo Co comes out first, so let's get a word in with him. That looked, I don't know if he took any tires on that or not, but we'll get a word with Pondo here and find out. Pondo Co, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us about the call there. Was it a 2-tire change or fuel only?
No, I got insides. We all needed to fill up because, you know, you obviously don't know about the GWC deal, but
oh yeah,
insides get you on and off pretty quick, and that's about the only way you can be sure to have a chance to get up front because the setup and the new tire model, it's really hard to be aggressive.
Yeah, we're seeing that it looks like the guys up in the front can handle it pretty well, but if you get back like in 3rd or 4th place, the cars start weaving around a lot because of that aero. It's like dirty air, you know?
Yeah, you got a little bit more downforce, obviously, if you're the front lead pack cars, but even when you're following, yeah, like you said, it just seems like you're wiggling, just trying to stay to the guy's bumper and give him a push. But later in the run, I mean, if you're on the outside line, the car is just even with that much, even more downforce, it's pulling you.
Yep.
And it happened to me. That's how Daniel was able to get out in front of me, and I slipped up, and Dave wasn't able to stay on me for that reason, and he was able to slip by. And then luckily a caution came out because we were all about the green flag stop anyway. But hated for whoever was involved, obviously.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been a kind of an odd race. Hopefully they get that figured out before you guys go back to Daytona next week, because we don't want to see you guys slipping and sliding out there again like that. That's got to be, I mean, I understand about making it a driver's, car out there. Really got to be easy on that wheel. But golly, man, it's been really hairy for some of these guys.
Yeah, I don't want to beat our racing up too much, but yeah, they probably swung for the fences, and we appreciate them trying. But when you can't go 4 wide, I mean at least 3 wide at Talladega aggressively, then there's a problem. But hey, they'll get it right, and we'll be back to doing what we do.
All right, brother. Well, good luck out there then, Pondo.
All right, man. Have a good night.
You too. All right, very good.
Yeah, I'll be on the phone with Susan Flint tomorrow.
Well, this isn't. Remember, this was a setup that they made because the stock one he said wouldn't work, and they didn't try the Daytona one.
Oh yeah, I know, but even about the fix, the issue I have had with talking to them after they do new changes is they don't go test the setups.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of them don't pass, and if they pass, they're a piece of junk.
Yeah.
So, before you do an update, don't let us beta test it for you, iRacing. Would y'all please test it first? It's like one of my league members says, we pay good money for this. It's over $100 a year if you pay monthly.
Yep.
And when they roll this stuff out, it should work.
Yep. Well, that's caution number 6, Wayne.
Hey, 2 hat tricks. Well, we're inside of 15 laps to go.
Oh, okay. Todd just messaged me and said that they tried the Daytona and the Talladega set, and both of them failed.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep,
Well, that's interesting.
iRacing has a glitch.
Yeah, there's something wrong there. Wow. Thank you, Todd, for letting me know that. So I guess that answers about trying the Daytona setup, right?
Yes, that's a negative.
Yep, we got it right from the horse's mouth, the league owner. So, yeah, well, puts Doug Johnson 3 laps down, Sean Stevens 3 laps down. Joe Sanders now is 2 laps down. Let's see, are we going to get the one to go? They wanted me to talk to Slurpee here.
Yep, lights are out on the pace car.
Yeah, well, real quick here, we're going to try to get a word in with, all right, Slurpee Herman, you got a copy?
I got you.
You like that name, don't you? Well, somebody in chat there, Ken, I think, wanted me to talk to you, but, man, it's been a handful out there tonight for you guys.
Yeah, you know, the stock set they usually give us, they kept failing, so we had to borrow a set from someone else, and it's just super loose out there.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough for you guys to make it the rest of the way without another caution. This is caution number 6.
Yeah, I suspect we'll have a couple more, actually. Coming off of 2, coming off of 4, and then in the trioval, the car just wants to slide around on you.
Yep. Man, oh, man. And there really ain't a whole lot you can do about trying to compensate for that. The dirty air seems to be really affecting these cars a lot of wiggle in the car. Good thing is you're back on the lead lap.
Yep, that was the plan. Stay on the lead lap. That's all I got to do. I'm out of fast repairs. Just want to stay out of trouble. Hope there's a nice big wreck on the last lap and just drive on through.
There you go. Good. That's a good thing to think about right there. So, all right. Well, good luck out there then, Slurpee.
Thanks, man.
All right. Old Slurpee Herman. We'll get him going, Wayne.
All right, the lights are out, and Pondo Co. is on the bottom on the pole position for the restart. Daniel Holloway 2nd, Paul Savant 3rd, Chris Akers 4th, David Anderson 5th, and Russell McCarron in the 23 going to start 6th.
Hey, Lee Staples. How you doing, Lee? Donald Bennett, what's going on, brother? You should be in here racing with these guys. It's a handful.
Pace car is in, and they're going through the trioval at 65, waiting on that green rag to wave.
Green.
Green is out. Pondo Co. leads that lap.
Well, let's see, with Slurpee Herman getting back on the lead lap, that puts 26 of them on the lead lap, and we still have 29 drivers in here out of the 30. The only one that's left the server was Roy Grande. He left early. Oh, man, hang on to it, Holloway.
Ooh, they're bumping and banging up front.
Oh, Lee, man.
I might take another blood pressure pill.
That's a good thing you're not out there racing in this, son. 26 there, Hunter Reynolds working his way to the front. Started 25th, running in 10th. Good job. That's what it takes sometimes, just to make sure that you got enough to get there. Keeping that car as clean as you can possibly clean it. Keep it.
Paul pulled up in front of the 21. It was close.
Man, I'm telling you, those guys have got to have their communications right on the money. And he takes over the lead. And boy, look at that. 2 of them drop down. Nice move. That leaves the high side here to David Anderson. David kind of racing on a limited schedule here. I haven't seen him around for a little while, and he's been picking and choosing a race now and then. Holloway goes to the outside. Anderson gives him plenty of room. Man, I'm telling you, I would not want to be racing this car if it was driving like that. I'm telling you. Oh, we got a caution.
Oh, another yellow, another yellow.
Len McNeese, I see, spun around. Looks like him and Doug Johnson may have had some contact. Let's go back and check it out here, folks. I'm on board here with Len McNeese. And he's okay here through the tri-oval, across the stripe. Going into turn 1, he's okay. I don't know if it was... Oh, right there. Okay. Right there. I see somebody got loose right here. It was Doug Johnson and... Who was that? Sean Stevens. Oh. Yeah, they made contact. Oh, the 7. Joe Sanders come all the way down that track and collected Sean Stevens. And Doug Johnson gets involved, and he gets in the back of Joe.
Yeah, the 27 and the 388 got together.
Yeah.
The 388 came up and hit Len McNeese.
Dang. And it wasn't over yet because Doug Johnson come back up on, caught Len McNeese. Yep, there it is right there. Oh, my gosh. Ooh, and David Gainforth, he slipped through that. He's seen it all coming about. Good job by him.
The 388 had to tow. It blew the engine down on the access road there. Yep.
Wow. Well, this is caution number 7.
Yeah.
Good
7.
Lord. And we still got 10 laps to go, Wayne.
Well, Lynn had a fast repair. He went in the pits, got 4 new tires, and he's back out on the track.
Now they are going to come to pit. No, they're faking it. They're faking it. I figured they would. Everybody's got enough fuel to make it, though.
And with this caution, that'll help, too.
Yep.
So.
Some of the guys in the back are going to come in, though. Let's see. It looks like... Yeah, Slurpee Herman, he's on pit road. A couple guys in the back came in. Phew, man. There's been some pretty bad wrecks here tonight, Wayne. I gotta say, man, they're odd and they're pretty bad. Guys are, man.
There's going to be a lot of sheet metal for sale at the garage tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. You mean at the junkyard?
Douglas Johnson has loaded up.
Yep.
Gone to the hauler.
Ah, man. It's too bad for him. Such a good guy. I hate to see good guys taken out of races like this.
Well, we've been racing for 1 hour and 25 minutes right now. See, actually, race time from the green flag, 1 hour, 19 minutes and 49 seconds.
Yes, Donald, you do need to get back racing with these guys. Maybe not tonight. They got to get this setup thing figured out because this setup is just horrendous. It's more than a handful. And we got that out of like Paul Servant and Daniel Holloway. These guys, you know, they can usually handle stuff like that. And boy, they're saying, man, you can't put too much input into the wheel. You're going to turn. You got to turn nice and easy.
I was building some setups the other day for Texas for one of the guys on Road to Pro. And the more stable the setup is, it's a little bit slower. But he said he'd rather have something that wouldn't wreck,
right?
Than something that was so on knife's edge, you know.
Oh yeah, right.
It only slowed it down about 1/10 per lap, but it was a lot more stable than the one that iRacing had.
Right. I do. You know what? I do see Les Levy in here now. I thought I didn't see him before. Let's see if we can talk to Les here. Les Levy, you got a copy?
Rudy, how you doing?
Well, good. The Ricky Bobby Foundation on board here for the sponsor tonight and you. So give your shout outs.
Well, appreciate it, Rudy. Of course, the Ricky Bobby Foundation for People Challenged to Go Fast does great work. Our centers help people who lead a slow life get fast in all kinds of aspects of their life. Want to give a shout out to David Overstreet and Checkered Flag Motorsports, team owner, boys at Price Lane Racing, and of course, Rudy, you guys up in the booth at MaxSpeed, the premier broadcasting of iRacing.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. Well, what's the deal? Everybody's been having some difficulties with the setups out here tonight, and it seems like dirty air is not your friend out there tonight. So what can you do to overcome that?
Nah, cars are tough to drive, Rudy. The bottom's a little tough, especially coming out of the tri-oval. I think just going to take some patience on all the drivers' parts, but you know how it goes. 7 laps to go, tempers are flaring, and we're going to get hot here.
Oh, boy. All right, well, I'll let you go, Les. Good luck out there, brother. I think you're going to need it.
10-4, Rudy. Appreciate it again, all you do, and thank the boys at NSRA.
All right, buddy. See ya. Good luck.
Be good, Rudy.
Yep.
Good luck, Les.
Dang, I did it again. Sorry.
It's okay. Quick on the trigger.
And Mr. JD Crow, yeah. JD Crow looks like he's in chat.
Yeah, we mentioned his name in the points rundown, but he's
Yep.
not racing tonight.
Not racing tonight, yeah.
JD, we miss you, buddy.
Yes.
Not near as exciting without you out there.
Probably a good thing you're not out here tonight, because, man, these guys got their hands full. Let me tell you, this is caution number 7. So we got 2 green, white checkers to go through, too. We might see 10 cautions here tonight if the guys can't figure this thing out before we get to the end. You're probably not missing too much, JD. Hey, Becky. Aw, that's cool. Becky said her cat's watching. She said, did I mention about get your pets to watch? Yeah, your cat and your dog and your parrot and snake and your pet spider, whatever you got. Get them in here to watch. Tune in. She's got her pet cat in there watching. That's awesome, Becky.
We'll have to give away some catnip.
Yeah. All right, the lights are out. Going back green next time by. Going to be 6 to go, but we still got 2 green, white checkers. 2 overtimes looming in the distance if they need them. Let's hope they don't. But, oh, man. Ooh, man. I just can't imagine 195 miles an hour and the car's weaving around like that. How nervous this is making some of these guys out here, Wayne.
Oh, it's definitely edgy, and with netcode involved, and you know, you move up, they move down. The computer anticipates that wreck, and that's what gives us that netcode a lot of time. But
yeah,
tonight there's been a lot of contact.
Yep, yeah, there has been. Craig, you know, I really don't know. I'm hoping Martin Truex Jr., but you know, you just never know who's going to win that Daytona 500. That's going to be coming up, what, in another month? Ooh, next month.
43 days from today.
Good Lord. They're having it later in the month now. What is it, like the 20th or something?
Yeah, I think so. It's 43 days from today for the Daytona 500. Of course, they start racing over a week before that with the 24 hours at Daytona.
Yep.
Going to have some NASCAR guys driving some sports cars in the 24 hours this year.
As long as Wayne's buddy there, Kyle Busch don't win, that's the only one I care about. I don't want him to win. Wayne. All right, here we go.
Talented.
Yeah, okay.
All right, folks. You can't leave your TVs now because it's down to the wire.
Dale Earnhardt had more talent in his little toe than Kyle Busch will have in his whole entire body.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is out. We're underway. That's just my opinion. You know Dale Earnhardt was a good driver. Only driver that could see air.
That's why he wore that open face helmet, too.
That's right. So he could see the air and feel it on his face, you know?
Oh, they're squirrely.
I know it. They're getting up to speed now, so into turn 3, they're going to be up to full speed here, Holloway. With a big push there from David Anderson. Oh, we got a spin!
Oh,
my goodness.
Top 10 cars were not involved, and past that, everybody was in.
I seen a car go just like sideways, and I don't know who it was. We're going to go find out right now. A car just went sideways. I don't think there was any contact.
Like the 6.
Oh, yeah, right there. Boy, he went way up the hill. Oh, my gosh. Look at this, folks. And I mean to tell you, he got into some cars. He tore up a bunch of cars.
Came down and hit the back of the 26. The 62 drove into him. The 26 went up, got DJ Mitchell.
Oh, no.
DJ got creamed.
Oh my gosh, man! I'm telling you, yeah, that
Tim
was.
Williams is on the hauler. Sean Wilder is on the hauler. Oh my goodness.
Yep, Sean Wilder. He's. Oh my gosh, who's that still flipping there? The 26 of Hunter Reynolds. Man, there's another one. You wouldn't want to ride along in with him. Len McNeese, he stayed back out of that. So good job, man.
Mark
I'm telling
Mann
you.
was in it. Mark's got a lot of damage.
Yeah, he was off in the grass there. He got hit by
Peter Bailey.
He got hit by Anthony English. And Mark Mann's going to go for a ride here. He's locking it down, but I don't know if he's going to get it stopped. Dane Osborne's coming up. We got a lot of damaged cars coming up, and he's trying to lock it down from keeping to hit the wall, but I don't think he's going to make it. Man, I'm telling you, there is some tore up from the floor up cars out there right now.
DJ Mitchell was going backwards up against the guardrail, and people were hitting him. You know, you can't cry, so you got to laugh sometimes.
Yep.
It's just not your night.
Well, this is going to be the first green-white checkered right here. This will be the first green-white checkered.
Well, DJ just used his final fast repair. He said he had one left. He has used it up. Yeah, the top 10 cars got through there, and 11th on back was pretty much involved in that wreck.
Well, let's, wanted to talk to Todd Poston. Let's get a word in with him because he was involved in that one there, but he's been keeping it pretty clean. Todd Poston, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how many resets have you used tonight?
I have used one. I've still got one left.
Oh, man. Well, you know, you just never know. We're coming down to the end of this. You might need it.
Yeah, we'll probably get either we'll get one lap to go or we're going to go right to our green-white checker.
Yeah, I think it's going to go to green-white checkered, the way I'm looking at it here. But, well, what can you do to get to the front and win this thing?
Right now, it's more about what can I do just to stay going straight. This car is deadly loose coming off of 3 and 4, or coming off of 2 and 4.
Man, oh man. It's hard to imagine that the stock setup won't work on it. Wayne said he's going to make a call to Susan Flint tomorrow and complain to her about it.
Yeah, it's odd. We tried Talladega, we tried Daytona, we tried a few sets that we've used in the past, and everything it all fails. This is the
Unbelievable.
one set that I knew that would work because it's set up a little bit crazy, if you can tell.
Yep.
And it's the new tire model, and they've got the shocks all messed up.
Yeah, with this one, we've got the shocks set to where we're bouncing. If you look at the cars, you're going to see them bouncing under caution.
Yeah. I know it. It's pretty crazy, man. So, have you got anybody up here that you're going to work with to try to get to the front? Like maybe Chris Akers or Rusty McCarron or something?
I'm going to try and work with Chris, and I'll try and work with Holloway if we can get to him.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to wish you the best of luck out there. I think you're going to need it before the night's
Yes,
over.
sir. I think we will, too.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Wow. Yeah, they're going to need it. Well, let's see. Paul Servant's led 22 laps. Holloway's led 5. Let's see. Chris Akers led 8. Pondo Co now led 14. I know he led a few. Who was another big leader up here? Gosh, I think that's about all the leaders that we've had.
Yeah, Paul had led a good bit. 21 led.
Yeah.
The 44, I think, led a few laps.
Yep. Yeah, David Anderson. Yeah. No, he hasn't led a lap yet. Nope. Rusty McCarron, he led 1. John Johnson, he's led 6. Dan Harrington led 3. Chris Whitaker led 1. So we've got a lot of onesies in here. So, but Paul Servant right now is holding on to the most laps led so far. We go into the first overtime here, the first green white checker. This ain't over yet, Wayne. I said that last night there for the Old Farts race because, man, I'll tell you what, they used both of their green white checkers, and that is not like them to do that. It was just
that's pretty rare.
Yeah, very. And because just the week before they had 1 caution the whole race, and last night didn't work out that way.
Well, several years ago, you could take the iRacing setups that you custom build and put them on a real race car and run them. This one will not.
Yeah. Isn't that something?
One of the setups they had, the right front coilover was 5,000-pound spring on the right front.
Wow.
I'm going, what are they doing? Well, guess what? The lights are out.
Yes, sir. We're going back green this time by. Going to be 2 to go when they get the green. Now, if they can keep it to get the white flag, then the race will be official. They can keep it green to get the white flag. They got to make it around 1 lap in order to get that white flag.
We still got 24 cars. Derek Paulson's the last car on the lead lap.
Well, you heard him say it. Tempers were flaring out there. I don't really think they need to be mad at each other. I think they just need to. It's a setup, and it's the circumstance. It put them in a bad situation here tonight. It's not anything that anybody's doing wrong. I think it's just a matter of the dirty air, the loose setup or tight setup, whatever you want to call it. And the aero push around these cars has just been horrendous. So I don't think anybody needs to be upset with each other. They just need to be upset at what's going on with the car out there.
Everybody's driving under the same
condition.
Handicap, I guess.
Yeah, you said it. All right, here we go. Pace car heading in. Could be the final time, but we still got another green, white checkered if we need it. But if they can make it around 1 time and get the white flag, the race will be locked in as official, and it'll be a 1 to go race. All right, there's the green. We're underway. Going to be a drag race to the white flag.
Those back 4 or 5 cars just slowed up and letting them get away.
Yeah.
We want to avoid the carnage.
Well, if something does happen and they get together out there, you can bet them guys that are, 6 or 8 cars back, nobody's going to lift off the gas, man. They're going to keep the hammer right down. So guys like Glenn McNeese sitting back here in 12th place. Dana Osborne, oh my gosh, Dana loose. Paul Servant still leading. Coming to get the white flag. Here we go, Wayne. If they could just few more feet.
1,000 feet.
Oh, no, there they go.
Oh, no.
Look at that, huh? So here we go into the next overtime.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, there was a lot of people caught up into that. Mark Mann tore up. DJ Mitchell. We got a bunch of them. Les Levy. Let's go back and see what happened. I've seen a couple cars get together, but
the 4 came down into Russell McCarran.
Oh,
and then
man.
Right in front of them, the 9 got loose. I don't know if he was trying to avoid it, but he spun out too. The only 3 cars in the front that made it were the 3, the 44, and 21.
Right there, that's what did it. Yeah, and Russell McCarran goes up the hill into Pondo Co. All 3 of them guys are going to get tore up, but it doesn't end there. More guys are going to get into it. John Johnson tries to slip by on the outside. Looks like he is going to make it. Man, I'm telling you what, Chris Akers went for a heck of a ride. He went right over top of, wow, he went right over top of the number 5 car there. Unbelievable. Look at the 5 car. Is he going to make it through unscathed? I believe he is.
It's like, who was not in the wreck?
Gary Whitmer, look at that, man. Wow, did he luck out in that, didn't he? Woo, man, good job. Wow, man, I'm telling you, it's been crazy out here tonight. I think we ought to talk to lucky Gary Whitmer right there. Let's get him up here. Gary Whitmer Jr., you got a copy?
I got you.
Wow, I'm telling you what, you talk about luck.
Yes, I needed that.
That was 1,000% luck on your side right there, brother.
Yep.
Have you got your horseshoe in the car?
Oh, yeah. Plenty of them now.
And rabbit's foot hanging off the mirror.
Got it.
Holy smokes, man. I'll tell you what, you dodged a bullet all the way through that. You just kept the hammer down and kept the steering straight. That was it.
Yep, I got lucky.
My God. Did you close your eyes?
No, I was afraid to.
True. Wow, well, good job, Gary, man. I'll tell you what, it's been great to see, guys like you come all the way from 26 and you're running up here in the top 6 now. So you still got a shot at it. The way things are going, you could just come out of it with the win. With that lucky rabbit's foot and horseshoe, you might just get the win here tonight.
Yep, and I needed it at the end. That's what counts.
Man, I'm telling you, it's been crazy out here. Well, I'll let you go. So good luck out there, Gary.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah, all right. Wow, man. I ain't seen luck like that in a long time.
Nickname Moses.
Yeah. Seas parted and he went through.
And the last wreck, the top 8 cars made it through, and now the top 3, because from 4th on back, they were involved in the wreck.
Man, I'm telling you, that was crazy. Yeah, Chris Akers, he used his reset. He's back out here, but he's clear back in 19th. Russell McCarran 20th, Pondo Co 21st. So these guys had resets to get back out there. That's good. But
look at Daniel Holloway started 23rd, running 2nd.
Yeah, I know.
And of course, Gary started 26th, running 6th. And J.R. Johnson started 30th in 8th place.
Oh, yeah, I know it. Yep, Les Levy 13th. David Overstreet started 17th. He's running in the top 10. Some of these guys that were in the back and rode keep it safe most of the night, they did a good job, and here they are. It's paid off for them because now they're up front. I don't know if that's where they want to be, though. That seems to be where all the wrecks have been happening. Well, not all of them. Wow, man, there's a lot of good guys taken out of that. Todd Poston, Chris Whitaker, Chris Akers, Rusty McCarron, Pondo Co. Man, Len McNeese. Len's out of it. He took his car behind the wall.
Race time now, 1 hour, 42 minutes and counting.
Yeah, it's been a long one for these guys. I'm sure they can't wait to get this thing over with.
Our buddy David Gainforth has loaded the car up.
Yep, he's out. He's gone. Sean Stevens is still hanging in there, though. He'll probably he's gonna almost get a top 20 out of this. I think almost. He's been through a heck of a night. I'll tell you, Sean Stevens. It's been a heck of a horrible night for him. Dang. Some of these guys have went for some pretty horrific rides. I'm going to tell you that, Wayne.
I think they're going to be looking for that kick me sticker and get off the car.
Yeah. Well, this will be the final restart. For sure, a final restart right here. I'm going to let you have the honor there, Wayne. Get them going.
Thank you, sir. So it doesn't matter if we make it back to the white flag or not. This race is going to be over in 2 laps.
Yeah, well, if the caution comes out, then race is over. You know, no matter what, the race will be over.
So starting in first, Paul Savant. Second, Daniel Holloway. Third, David Anderson. Fourth, John Johnson. Fifth, Dana Osborne. And sixth, Gary Whitmer. Seventh, DJ Mitchell. Eighth, J.R. Johnson. Les Levy in ninth, and rounding out the top 10, David Overstreet.
Hey, Mark Mann's got himself into 11th now. He may have a shot at it yet. Interesting. Yeah, Mark's 4th in the points. That's why I was kind of wondering, you know. And when it the one that's gonna hurt the most out of this is well, no, actually, of the top guys, no, they're all up there. Yeah. The one that's going to hurt the most, I think, is Chris Akers.
Somebody else must have gotten out of the pits late because it did not go. Lights on the pace car still on for another lap.
Yeah.
I hope they have enough fuel.
Chris Akers is back on pit road. He's I don't know if he changed tires or what he did right there, but he's coming off now to catch up to the back of the field. So. Wow, it's been an interesting one, Wayne. I gotta say, man, this has been a crazy race.
Well, the layoff, they were excited, anxious, and then got a curveball with the setup. So what a way to come back after the holiday and start 2020. Just a reminder, the 10th class to be inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame is going to be on January the 31st, and that will be carried live on NBCSN. So y'all be sure and watch. Buddy Baker, one of my longtime great friends, is going to be inducted. So please watch NBCSN's Friday night, January 31st, which happens to be my birthday.
Oh, man.
We'll be spending the weekend in Charlotte. Thank you, Hilton Honors Points, because I got a free room at the Embassy Suites across the street. Pace car light should go out this time if everybody's out on the track. Thank you for watching. Thanks to our winner of the Mark Martin Post, Marcus Riggle. And we're going to get that in the mail to him. And thank y'all for watching, and invite your friends. Tell them to subscribe to MaxSpeedTV.
And next week we'll be drawing names for giveaway a MaxSpeedTV t-shirt. So get everybody in here that you know, your cat and your dog and your pet snake, whatever. Get them in here and get their name signed up so they got a chance to win a MaxSpeedTV t-shirt the following week. And we got more good prizes coming. Wayne said he's got a bunch of stuff he's going to be giving away in the recent weeks, or near weeks. So stay tuned, folks, right here on Sunday nights on MaxSpeedTV. This is it, Wayne.
The lights are out. Todd Bodine wants to get out in front of these crazy drivers behind him.
David Gainford said no milk tonight. Nope. Dang. Sorry about your bad luck there, David. Wrong place, wrong time, you know. John Wilder, he's out. Doug Johnson.
Actually, I think Brett Bodine's driving the pace car. Todd's retired.
Yeah.
Pace cars coming out of turn 3 and entering turn 3 and 4, so it will not be long. It's past 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Tomorrow should be a school day. I hope they're in bed.
And buckle up. Wayne always says that at the end, buckle up. Or your seatbelt.
Pace car is in. About 23 cars taking the green here. The Eternity Triangle at 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's down on the apron even.
Green, green, green.
Green is out. Folks, this is it. Here they go. Wow, what a drag race. They're 4 wide behind the leaders.
The yellow flag is out.
Caution is out. Race is over.
It is over. It's going to finish.
21's going to be our winner.
Oh my gosh, Dan Harrington. Oh my gosh, we got a bunch of them that were caught up in that. So yeah, race is over. Daniel Holloway will be the winner. Wow, they still got to go around a couple more laps here, but it's going to finish under caution. Man, on the start. I don't know if let me see if I can go back and catch this. That was...
The 41 rear-ended the 6.
I don't know if I went back far enough.
Chris Whitaker got into the back of Derek Paulson.
Yeah, they were already under caution here. Let me go back maybe one more time here. Yeah, this is on the restart. So Chris Whitaker. And this is, he gets into the back of the 6, huh?
Yep, 41 got in the back of the 6, and then it was on after that.
Oh, my gosh. Well, there was a checkup right ahead of them. I don't know what happened there. Dana Osborne got out of it. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that stacked them all up. Oh, my. Yeah, he just pile drove the back of Derek Paulson. Good night. Well, final lap. Right here it is.
That was a short-lived green, if there ever was one.
Yeah, it was.
It's like being a driver. I can't go lay down after this and go to sleep.
True. Well, Daniel Holloway going to grab the win here tonight. finishing under caution using both green, white, checkered resets. Man, I'm telling you, we wouldn't have thought that would have happened tonight, the way everything was going. So congratulations to Daniel Holloway. We'll get these guys up here in just a minute, folks. So stay with us. Don't go anywhere. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Daniel Holloway. You did it, brother. You put it to victory lane.
Woo!
Yeah,
They're bonus right now. Woohoo!
Well, everybody was having trouble with the car out there tonight, but you know, you get out there in that clean air, and it seemed like you guys were a lot more stable out there, Daniel.
Yes and no. It was one interesting race tonight to set up. You just had to be patient, and my gosh, it was getting wild there.
I'll bet, man. Yeah, well, it looked pretty wild out there. I don't think that I would have wanted to be out there driving that like it was, but you guys had your hands full all night long dealing with, you know, cars getting loose in front of you, behind you. A lot of wrecks here tonight. I think we wound up with 8 cautions or something like that, and that's not like you guys to do that. So that kind of throws up a red flag that there's something wrong, right?
Yeah, I think a little bit of setup. It was squirrely. I mean, there's 4 or 5 times I caught myself from spinning in that oversteer the car and stuff, and I didn't want to do 3 wide at the beginning of the race. Didn't feel comfortable, but once I felt more to do in middle of the race, then we went 3 wide.
Yeah. And you know, we didn't see a whole lot of 3 wide here tonight. You know, maybe back in the pack a little bit, but you guys did there once, you know, coming up through from behind. But I think the cars were just so sketchy out there. Everybody was a little bit afraid to do the 3 wide.
It was just very touchy, I wouldn't say, with the cars tonight. We're trying to give each other room tonight,
right,
so that way we can correct our cars, and if we got squirrely, and I think middle of the race we were doing pretty good. Had a nice good green flag running there for a little bit, and then of course cautions breed cautions.
Yeah, well, and you know, Wayne had a good point that you know, it takes about 6 or 7 laps to get the heat built up in these tires when you guys have cool track temperatures and cool air temperatures. So maybe it would have been something to try, maybe putting a little bit of heat out there on it, you know, turn up the heat to 100 degrees or 110 or something, and where the tires would heat up quicker and give the cars a little bit more traction.
To be honest with you, I did not take no right tires tonight. I took a couple left sides, and it felt the same a little bit to me. But I know a couple. I know Paul took rights at one time. He said it got down about 96% on the rights, and I didn't want to. I think the last 20 laps, when cautions breed cautions, I just wanted to stay out and be ahead of the pack just in case.
Sure.
And ended up, you know, good call on my part, Paul too, and Dana, Gary, and Akers.
Not so much of luck. I know Akers was up there for most of the night, and then he got caught up. And once you got caught up, it's hard to get back up front that quick.
It is. It is very much so. Well, you guys go to Daytona next week. Now, you think maybe you'll get some a setup ironed out or whatever, get whatever the problem is, get it figured out and get it solved before next week at Daytona?
Oh yeah, for sure. We are actually was kind of working on it a little bit here this week, so it'll be
good.
fixed, and you'll see a lot more green flag running and some green flag pit stops.
Good.
So we'll get it at it, and I just want to say tremendous job to all these cars out, these drivers tonight, keeping it best they could to keep not trying to wreck. And we kind of had a feeling we were going to have some cautions, but shout out to all these guys tonight that stuck to it and tried, do what they can do in here tonight.
Yeah. Well, we heard there was some discussions out there, that kind of got maybe a little out of control. But here's what I said during the broadcast. I don't think you can really blame anybody, period. I think it was more the car, the dirty air, how that setup was, so the guys getting angry or whatever, getting upset with each other and stuff. It really wasn't anything to do with each other. It was the setup,
Yeah, actually, I don't really throughout the race chat tonight, nobody really got mad or anything.
No.
So I think we all kind of expected this
Yep.
setup or this car tonight. It was loose getting in, tight coming out, but when you were behind somebody, it was getting looser and looser, and
Yeah.
that's why we felt like a snake train is what I call it, where you're just weaving by, and
No.
we were just trying to give each other room tonight. Try to help prevent more cautions, I should say.
Right.
But like I said, everybody did a great job. Even though we had some cautions, we kind of expected it. But next week's going to be a lot better.
Yep. Well, I like what Paul said that you guys are working on some things to maybe help out some drivers. So I think that's a really good thing to try to help out some drivers maybe that are having some problems. So I think that's a good idea. Well, who you got to thank for this victory here before you go celebrate? Because I know there's going to be Hershey kisses all over the place.
Candy Shack. Love this team. Paul, Dana, Akers, that little sharp black car, boy. He was blending in very well. I want to say great job, too, to Gary, a top 5 finish tonight.
Yeah.
He was quiet, but he was there towards the end.
Yes, sir.
You guys up in the broadcast, MaxSpeedTV, you guys do a wonderful job. Great job. Almost got that Mark Martin, signature, but
I know.
darn.
Well, we're really glad that you owned up to that. I thought it was you, but I wasn't sure. But we're really glad you did because, that wouldn't be fair to the viewers out there if a
Correct.
driver wins it. When Wayne clearly stated, when it all started, that a driver wasn't eligible, it was for the viewer. So,
Correct. It's all about the viewers on that.
Yep.
So,
Marcus
shout out.
won that, and man, that's awesome.
Yep. Congrats, Marcus, on that that prize there for you in NSRA.
But you do get the Jimmy John's hat.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Heck yeah.
NSRA, awesome league. Pit stall guys cruising here too. I just want to shout out to everybody, the viewers, fans watching here, and shout out to all of them. And I want to say tonight it has been a great weekend. I want to shout out to my son too for a huge championship win for his hockey tournament this weekend, and also got his first goal and assist tonight or in the championship game. And great weekend here. So way to finish off the weekend with this win.
All right, brother. Well, we'll see you next week. Congratulations again, Daniel.
Thanks, guys, and congrats, Paul, again on that second. Man, we were tough.
All right, Wayne, you got second?
Yes, I do. Paul Servant, Oreo Man.
You
Tell
sure?
us how your race went.
Race went as planned. The plan was to get you win, you're in. So the plan is to get Holloway or Dana or
Gary
a win, and the plan worked out.
Well, very good. it was kind of funny that one big caution, the top 8 cars made it, and the rest of the field just about was involved in it. But being up front was very healthy tonight.
Yes, sir.
I think you led the most laps tonight too, Paul. So, man, I'll tell you what, you bonused them again tonight, didn't you?
I don't think there's bonus points on the Sunday Sunday thing. But
okay, my bad.
But Paul, I want you to know I have a bag of the birthday cake Oreos in the pantry, and I had 2 of them with a glass of milk today.
Good, good.
So you want to thank anybody for your second place finish?
Hershey kisses.
Hershey kisses, sure. Hershey kisses. You know, I got to thank the team, and we were up. Like I said, the plan worked out the way we wanted it to. Holloway said that he was worried there was going to be a quick yellow again on that last restart. So when we went, there was a big space between me and Anderson, I believe. So I a little on the brake, just a little bit, and Holloway got by me, and the yellow came out. So that worked out the way we wanted it to. Congrats to him on the win. You win, you're in. So he's in the championship, and that was the plan.
Well, very good. Great job by the Candy Shack team, man. That was awesome.
Sure. Thanks to the fans watching and you guys broadcasting and the league for having us, and to all the drivers, man. They put on, ill handling setup. It was. I had fun with it. I always loved the
it was exciting.
Yes. I love when it's hard to handle. It kind of puts the drivers in control a little bit more of their destiny, you know?
Well, we enjoyed watching and doing the broadcast, and we look forward to seeing you next Sunday night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. We can't talk to third place, but we got to congratulate John Johnson for bringing it home third here tonight. He was our pole sitter, but still kept it together and stayed with it. The JDS Motorsports guys right here, he finishes in third. So congratulations to John Johnson. But we did catch up with fourth place here, David Anderson. David, talk to us a little bit. Tell us what it was like out there driving those ill-handled cars.
Yeah, I got to tell you, the first 15, 20 laps were just an absolute nightmare. I guess I didn't spend enough time with the setup in traffic, before the race. And, a couple times the back end kind of kicked out on me coming out of the turn and got blamed for one of the wrecks. But after that, I don't know. I kind of got it figured out and a lot more comfortable, and kind of stayed up front for the most part. Just never could seem to get up, past them guys.
Yeah. Well, I heard Paul say, I always say when it comes down to a car like this here, where it's really difficult to drive, it kind of puts it on the driver. It makes it a driver's car. You've really got to stay right up on that wheel. And, I think you guys showed it, once you got that, like you said, after, about 20 laps, you got it figured out, and it became all on you now. And you were right up on that wheel, and you managed to pull out a fourth place out of it. So I guess, putting a little bit of work into it like that and knowing what you're doing does come to mind here. So congratulations, David. That was great.
I think if, like with 5 or 10 laps to go, if you looked at the list of names, and this is not meant as an insult to anybody, but I think a lot of us know who the better drivers in the league are. And if you looked at the list of names in the top 10, it was kind of a more or less a who's who in the league, and I think it was because the car was difficult to handle. And so, yeah, I just, on that last restart, Paul mentioned it, but he kind of checked me up a little bit and cost me a third place.
Well,
because I bumped him a little bit, and that cost me. But yeah,
he's looking out for the team. He's looking out for the team,
Yeah, they were doing it. They were side by side, and they weren't letting us push the guy on the outside when Pondo was behind him or when I was behind him.
Yep.
Behind Daniel, and so it made it tough.
Well, tell me about this famous Davies sponsor on your car.
So I don't know if I've ever shared that with you, Wayne. So it's just kind of a funny coincidence. So my full name is David Wayne Anderson. The guy that started Famous Dave's, his full name is David Wayne Anderson. We're both married to our wives are both named Catherine. We're both Choctaw Indians.
What are the odds?
Yeah, what are the odds? I mean, it was really strange. I Googled my name. I think, we've all heard, oh, Google your name and see what comes up. And well, when I Googled my name, my full name, his picture came up. And I'm like, well, who's this? And it's the guy that owns Famous Dave's. So I just thought that was it. So I just stuck with it. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
well, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's name is Davie, Davie.
Oh, so Famous Davie.
That's right. Well, congratulations on that 4th place, man. That was awesome.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
that was a challenging race. That's a little bit more fun, when you got to really be concentrating like that.
Yep. Yeah, it makes it a lot more difficult doing 195 mile an hour out there, and the cars dancing all over the place, and there's cars to your right, to your left, behind you, in front of you. It just, man, I'm telling you, I couldn't imagine what you guys were going through mentally out there, because how do you stay focused with that? It's so difficult.
It's really difficult. So I think both the other guys mentioned it, but getting into the turns and coming out of the turns and going through the tri-oval, pretty sketchy stuff. It was difficult, but I think we all got more comfortable with it as the race went on. And I think by the end, I think we were all pretty good.
Yeah. Well, thanks for talking with us, David, and congrats on 4th place, man. We'll see. Hopefully we'll see you next week at Daytona.
Yeah, I'll probably be there.
All right. Okay, let's get up here and we'll run down through the final results. Wayne?
Yes.
All right, Daniel Holloway comes home with the win. Paul Servant finishing 2nd. John Johnson 3rd. David Anderson will finish 4th. Gary Whitmer Jr. coming home 5th. J.R. Johnson 6th. David Overstreet will finish 7th. DJ Mitzel, wow, he survived that. Do you believe that, Wayne? He survived that and come home 8th. That's awesome. Hunter Reynolds 9th and Les Levy 10th. Wayne?
This was... Hang on, I got covered up here. I had to move a box, I'm sorry.
Okay.
11th place was Dana Osborne. 12th, Mark Mann. 13th, Chris Whitaker. 14th, Derek Paulson. 15th, Pondo Co. 16th, Todd Poston. 17th, Slurpee Herman. 18th, Rusty McCarron. 19th, Anthony English. And back in 20th, Chris Akers in the number 4.
All right, Daniel Harrington 21st, Peter Bailey 22nd, Len McNeese 20. I don't know what that is. I guess that's something messed up there. Anyhow, Joe Sanders 23rd, Sean Stevens 24th, David Gainforth 25th, Sean Wilder 20, whatever that is there. Man, that is really messed up. 27th, Tim Williams 28th, Doug Johnson 29th, and Roy Grande finishing in 30th. So again, congratulations to our winner here tonight for the NSRA Sunday Select Series presented by Les Levy and the Ricky Bobby Foundation. Congratulations to Daniel Holloway. Man, what a race. Wayne, thank you for helping out. I appreciate it very much.
I enjoyed every bit of it. The sketchy setup, great drivers, fantastic finish, and who could ask for anything more?
Yep. And congratulations to our winner of the Mark Martin plaque, too, Marcus Rigall. Congratulations to him. So, all right, well, folks, thanks for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.
And buckle up.